Lotus Crochet Ignite Show. I am super happy to have you here today. So come on in and get in where you fit in, because I've always got room right around my table for you, your friends, and your frenemies. So go ahead, like, share, start a watch party, run and tell somebody that Lotus Crochet Ignite is hot on the box. I'm going to encourage you, grab your notebook and grab your pen, because I always say note takers are money makers and note takers are change makers. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. What do you know? I've got the remarkable KJ Johnson here tonight, and we are going to be talking about master your brand and master your business. So come on in and get in where you fit in, because I've always got room around my table for you. So come on in and look, you know what I'm about to say. So go ahead and take the words right out of my mouth. Note takers are money makers. So go ahead and get your notepad and pen and come on in and tell a friend, and go ahead and tell a friend of me to come on in, because it's time to win with me and my homegirl, KJ, the master blaster of mastering your brand. So look, I know those of you may be saying, Lolo, we want to know what's in the cup though. So tonight I'm going to let you know what's in my cup, but you go ahead and get your cup and I'm going to get mine. Tonight I am drinking some dandelion tea. It's good for me. Yes, tonight I'm drinking some dandelion tea. It is great for flushing out your livers and keeping your kidneys the way they need to go. So look, I'm going to take my sip. Woo! And you take your sip too. Well, you know what? That's so good. I got to take two sips. I'm going to take a sip for KJ. I'm going to take a sip for KJ. Woo! Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. So come on in. Like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Run and tell somebody that Lotus Crochet is on the box with her girl, KJ, Karen KJ Johnson. She is the master brand strategist. And if you are trying to get your brand right and tight, well, tonight is your night, because KJ is on the box with me. Now, when you come in, please go ahead and let us know where you're coming in from. We want to know where you are coming in from, and let people know that you are blowing up the spot with everything you got, because you're keeping it hot right here on the box with Lotus Crochet Ignite. So look, I'm going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and do what you need to do to come on through. And as I do that, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to pay some bills around here. So if you are looking to get yourself seen, if you want to get noticed, I know people all around the world are saying, if you want to get noticed, come see Lotus. Well, if you want to go and get into a magazine, here's something for you. Check this out. Let me bring this up for you. All right, here we go.
For 2021 takeover, Tandra Price, the networking ninja, launches the first exclusive edition of her magazine. Tap in. She is changing the networking space all over the planet. Meet the powerful ladies taking over 2021. Make sure you get your exclusive copy coming in April 2021. Get your tapped in and tap into the power of the Sisterhood Network.
Welcome to the show. Let's get it out. All right. I love it. So make sure you get tapped in, because when you get tapped in, you always have a chance to win and get yourself branded just like you're supposed to get branded, just like you're supposed to do for you. So look, come on in. We've got 30 seconds. We've got 30 seconds only before our remarkable guest comes into the show. Don't debate. Come on and get your branding straight with my girl, KJ Johnson. We got 30 seconds just for you. Go and tell somebody to come on because we hot on the box. Like, share, start a watch party, and run and tell somebody. You got 30 seconds. Welcome to the Lotus Richey Ignite Show with the remarkable Karen KJ Johnson, the Master Blaster. She does not give you disaster. She gives you action that is packed to help your brand ignite and take flight in the branding and business of your life. So go ahead, like, share, start a watch party because I'm about to bring somebody as we talk about mastering your brand. All right. So look, folks, come on in. We're going to bring you up on the screen so that you can be seen. So as you coming in, make sure you like, share, start a watch party, and you give us permission to bring you up on the StreamYard. So when you get something from StreamYard, say, yep, I'm in because I'm ready to win. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube at Lotus Richey Ignites because we always keeping it tight. So now I'm going backstage to get my lady, my friend, my homegirl, the Brandon master, the master of branding, Miss KJ Johnson. Won't y'all go ahead and put your hands together as we bring out Miss KJ Johnson. Y'all just, I'm telling you, y'all gonna have a great time. I'll be right back. I'm going to get her. Hello and welcome to the Lotus Richey Ignite Show, where it's time for you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. Raise your hands up. We got her tonight, the branding strategist, Miss KJ Johnson. That's right, KJ Johnson. We are going to imprint, and we are going to help you ignite and take flight in the branding area of your life. Welcome, KJ Johnson. Woo woo!
Hey.
How are you, my dear?
Hey, I am fabulous, man. I love that promotion video you just played. That was hot.
Thank you so much. It's got to be fire to do what we're about to do tonight because, folks,
Yes.
as you come in, I have my girl, my friend, all the way from Dallas, Texas. She's a global brand strategist. She's a master brand coach.
Yes.
And guess what? She's here tonight to help you to ignite and take flight in the branding area of your business and your life. So, KJ, I'm happy to have you here. I want to get right into it.
Yes.
I know we got a lot of people already jumping on the show. They ready. So everybody, look, I gave y'all some time. Get your notepad and get your pen, and it's time to win. So KJ, let's go right to the viewers. Let's go ahead and acknowledge them. Let's get right into the show. I'm going to put somebody up there. You got it first. Here you go, KJ. Who we got?
Laura Shay Lovett. Yes. All the way from Virginia, baby.
All right.
She's one of my clients. Yes, she's
all
awesome.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know when you're coming in from. All right. We got Dr. Selena Pinashimo, two powerful ladies. You got that right. All right. And we're going to rock this thing tonight. Angela, where's Angela coming in from?
Hey, from DC. Hey, Miss Angela.
Laura just said, "Hey, VA, baby."
Yeah, don't forget Virginia. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. And look, Karen always be working overtime. So she said, "Hey, good people." So KJ, who else we got?
Oh, we got Miss Dorothy Ross, all the way from Chi-Town, Chicago.
Chi-Town in the house. So don't forget, folks, like, share, start a watch party, and run and tell somebody, hey, love, that's what KJ got to say. Look, and run and tell somebody that we are hot on the box tonight with the remarkable Karen KJ Johnson, the global brand strategist. So KJ, let's get right into it tonight. You know our topic is master your brand and master your business. So of course, you and I have been on shows. We are in Bring Who You Are together. We did that, and other shows. We've been on other platforms together. But tonight we're talking about master your brand and master your business. So what brought you to the show tonight to discuss this powerful topic? Because KJ, you and I talk a lot of people not talking about branding
Right.
and mastering and the difference
Yeah.
between. So what brought you to it?
Yeah. So you know what, Lotus? I'm always inspired to talk about brand. Like you can ask anybody. That is because I tell you, right, you got to
Yes.
live, breathe, eat, right,
Yes.
sleep the very thing that you say you want to be known for. So that's what I
Yep.
do as it relates to branding, right? So I'm always inspired, right, to talk about branding. And right, Lotus, you even said, like, KJ, I got to have you on the show because the
Yes.
people need to understand really the power of branding. And here's
Yes.
the thing, Lotus, people get confused
Yes.
between brand and business.
Yes. So let's get right into it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is a brand?
What is a brand? A brand, basically, guys, is who you are at the core, at the root of who you are, right?
Awesome.
Even in your business, right? Because, Lotus, this is what I tell people, right? You can have a business and not have a brand.
Yep.
You can have, because look, when you go file LLC,
Yep.
right? You got a business, but you don't have a brand. And you know why you don't have a brand? Because one critical thing that you must do is show thyself credible.
Yes. Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And that is done over time. Now, you may have that specialty, right? You may have done whatever it is, right, that you do in your business. You may have done that in corporate America. But here's the deal. Your company got the recognition for that. See, they didn't know who you were. You understand what I'm saying? So now you standing on your own in your business. So now you got to show credibility. And that is going to be built over time. Right. So that's what people don't understand. And there's another thing, Lotus. People love to say, man, I got a logo. So I got a brand. Right. Yeah. Look, that don't mean nothing. But can I tell you why? I understand. I know we get confused about it, right?
Yes.
But Lotus, let me tell you, right? Here's the deal. Did you know that we as humans process images 60,000 times faster than we do words, right?
Yes. Yes.
90% of what we process is through images. So I get it. So when you think you got a logo, you're like, hey, I got a brand. No, you don't. You just got a symbol that hopefully somebody say that's Lotus. Hopefully somebody say that's KJ. Hopefully somebody say, right, that's Laura Shay Lovett, right? Because here's the deal. It's the number one thing that people see, right, in identifying your brand. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
yes.
People have to understand. Here's what I tell people, right? Brand is the heart of the business. If you don't have a heart, right, forget about thriving. You won't even survive.
Wow. So I hope you all are taking notes. I hope you all are taking notes. And those of you that just jumping on, I got a fire show for you tonight. I've got the remarkable brand strategist right here, Miss Karen KJ Johnson. She's here with us tonight, all the way from Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
And we are in this topic hard. And so I want to thank you for joining the show.
Yes.
And I want to encourage you to get your notepad and pen, because if you are not getting these golden nuggets on how to master your brand and master your business, you are going to miss out tonight. So we talked about what a brand is. We know that your logo is not your brand, it's just a part of it. Your name is not your brand, it's just a part of it.
Yep.
And we hope that when people see that image that you associate with your brand, that you come to mind. So KJ, what is the difference between a business and a brand?
Right. So a business is an organization that produces products and services for its customer. Plain and simple. It is an organization that produces products and services for its customers, right?
Yes.
The brand, y'all, come on, watch this. The brand is the nutrients and oxygen that feeds the business.
Woo!
right?
Woo!
It is the heart,
Woo!
right, of the organization. And if you don't have that, right, just like I said, forget about thriving. You won't even survive. You won't
Wow.
even survive. Lotus, did you know that 99% of businesses skips over brand strategy?
Yeah, I believe it.
99% skips over because they're like, well, look, I got a product and service, right? Let's go do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
but what they don't understand is that the heart, right? So guys, let's talk a little bit about that, right? The nutrients and oxygen. One of those things is purpose. And I know y'all think y'all in business to make money. I know that's why you think that, right? But KJ got to help you tonight
Yes.
because if the people, because can I help y'all tonight? The customer don't care whether you make money or not. They don't care nothing about that. They want to know, do you have the solution to a problem that's
Yes.
causing them pain?
Yes.
You
And so
understand what I'm saying?
a lot of times though, KJ, you're 100% right because the nutrients is really, in my opinion, the ability, the intestinal fortitude to solve the problem that the client is having.
Yeah.
And without the nutrients in the heart, you can't solve the problem. We
Cannot.
have to be solution creators.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right. And I know we're gonna, right, and we can go about this, right? So let's do this, Lotus, right? Because right, people are confused about business and brand, right? So let's help
Yes.
them tonight. They're also confused about branding and marketing.
Yes. So let's go right there because I got a question about that
Okay.
because I've had a lot of people ask me about that, and people that I coach in business, I have to delineate for them the difference. But tonight, and this is why I said, hey, yes, I got to have you on the show. Why? Because so many people are asking this question. So let's get to it. What's
Yeah.
the difference between branding and marketing?
Right. So branding is all about, again, the heart, right? It's the heart, it's the purpose, it's your values, it's your principles, right? It's all of those things, right? Which you're going to talk a lot about. Those things must be identified. That's the breath, right, in the organization. That's the breath in the organization, right? If you don't have it, like I said, forget about thriving, you won't survive. Right now, marketing, right, is this, or let me back up. You could say brand, right, is your story. Let me help y'all tonight about story. When I talk about you telling your brand story, right? Because I always remind people, right? You got to understand this. This is never about you. This is never. So when I'm telling you to tell your brand story, I'm not asking you to tell me about you. It starts from you, but your real brand story are the customers that you help, right? So we got to understand that. So when you're telling your brand, because look, your brand story continues to evolve because of the clients you are helping. You understand what I'm saying? They become part of the brand story, right? And I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Like I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I get so
Right.
excited. Right.
Both
So,
of us. Yes.
right. So I want people to understand that, right? So now when you think about, right, your story, right, overall, right, marketing is, guys, listen to me, marketing is none other than the highway in which you tell the story, right? Marketing is, you got to tell the story. So how do you do that? You got to promote it. There go one of those P's. You got to
Yep.
promote it through these avenues.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
marketing. All right. And I understand why people get confused because you're taking brand, and brand now got to sit on the highway so that other people can know about it. Right. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
marketing is how you tell the story. It's the avenue in which you tell the story. Right. So I just want people to understand that because they're totally two different things. Right.
Yes.
Real
Yes.
close, intertwined, but they're totally separate. Right. Because you look, you can have a brand and never market it because you
That's
could
true.
be word of mouth. Right. And
Yep.
you ain't never got to do nothing if you that good.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah,
And some
that's
people
true.
are that good, right? And so they never have to market. They never have to put out no billboards. They never
That's
got to
right.
put no ad in no magazine. So they don't do nothing with marketing. They are purely word of mouth.
Yep.
But for 99.99999% of us, we got the market.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like this is what's happening. Y'all see that down below? I'm marketing. The commercial you saw, I'm marketing.
Right.
Because that is a part of my brand. So you got
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Because the small things that we do make big differences.
Difference. Absolutely.
Okay. They make
Absolutely.
huge differences. And this
Right.
is the thing. Sometimes when we're in a situation, we have to recreate ourselves. And so we're going to
Yeah.
talk about that later, because you got to be willing to recreate yourself. You got to pay the price to do that.
Yeah.
And I know as a brand strategist, it has changed your life. So I want to go back up and grab our next questions, because
Sure. Sure.
I want people to understand, now that we've told them the difference between business and brand, we told them what a brand is, and we told them the difference between branding and marketing. You touched on a P.
I did.
So let's get right into the 10
Right.
P's of branding.
Yeah. So guys, let's look. I could have came up with more, but I didn't want to. I'm already going to probably overwhelm you with the 10. All right. So guys, here we go. These things must happen. I need y'all to understand it. It must happen, right? So can I talk about why branding is important first before I tell you the 10 P's?
Hey,
Okay.
yeah, I I got this question. And we got a couple of questions. See, this how we get down. We get excited.
Right.
Why is branding correctly so critical to success in business?
Right.
Let's talk about that.
Right. So guys, I need you to understand this, okay? Without branding, you have no clarity. Without branding, you are not crystal clear. Without branding, you don't know where you headed, right? And so this is what I need you to understand. The customer, right? Things have changed with the customers. The customer wants to engage with a genuine and authentic business that has a brand, right? You can't be genuine and authentic if you have not identified, come on, somebody, if you haven't identified who you are, right? It is critically important that you do that, because you are the one, watch this, that tells the brand story. So if the brand story is one thing today and then tomorrow it's something else, right? And you cannot articulate who you are, what it is you do, how you help people. Come on, y'all.
Yep.
So this is the reason why branding is so important, right? You look, it's the heart of the organization, right? You got to have it. So let's talk about these 10 P's. Let's talk about these 10 P's.
Let's get back up. Let's get back up to the P's, because the P's are properly important to the process of you pursuing your cha-ching. All right.
Your profit.
In the pursuit of your profits and purpose.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go to it.
Right. So guys, number one, the first P is purpose. The first P is purpose, right? Now, when I work with my clients, I use a concept that was developed by Simon Sinek. You know who he is, right? He's the best-selling author of the book, right? Why? Start with why. He has a concept in that book called the gold circle. I renamed it, watch this, to a P, to the platinum circle. Because I use his concept, but I've expanded it, right? Because I've added a couple of things to it, right? So guys, here's the deal. You must know your purpose, and the consumer must care.
Wow.
Okay. You must know your purpose, and the consumer must care. That's the reason why I'm telling you, you in business for profits, they don't care
Mm-hmm.
nothing about that. They don't
Nope.
care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about that. Okay. So you got to know that you know that you know why you started your business, right? So let me help you today. You could say, well, I started my business, right? So what I do is I have a business and I help people. Let's do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get started in business. So you helping newbies, entrepreneurs get started in business, right?
Yes.
Here's the deal. Why are you doing that? Why is that important to you? Why do you want to help newbies? Right? Why do you want to help people start their own business? Right? So here's the deal. You can't say, even though a lot of people do say, you can't say, well, because I want people to be able to live the life that they want to live. What? That's that's
Yes.
that's not good enough. Right? So
Right.
guys, this is what I need you to think about. The reason why you started your business, 9 times out of 10, y'all, I need y'all to think about this. You
Mm-hmm.
started the business because either you went through something and came through, a family member went through something and came through, right, that you helped them with, or a friend went through something that you came through, or you see an injustice of something, right? That's your why. That's your why, right? Because you got to go deep and really truly understand, right, the purpose. Why are you doing what you, it can't be so that everybody, look, so that we could all, fly around and be free. Oh yeah, that doesn't resonate with anybody. Right? So you
Right.
got to know your purpose, right? Guys, number 2, principles. Right? KJ, what are you telling us? Your principles are your values. Can I help you tonight? Guys,
Yep.
when you establish your principles, right? These are things that guide your organization. Like I always tell people this, when you know your vision, like where the organization is going, what it is that you do, all right? Anytime somebody come ask you to be a part of this collaboration or to be in this anthology or to do whatever, guys, here's the deal. You're to always go look at your vision, right?
Yep.
And then look at your principles.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't line up, the answer is
It's
no.
no. It's no.
It's
It don't
no.
matter how much money it is. It
Exactly.
don't matter how much popularity you're gonna get. It's
Exactly.
no.
It's no. Because it is not helping you get to where you say the organization is headed. Right?
And
So,
I'm going back here.
yeah, right. Absolutely.
Small things make big differences. That
Exactly.
no may open a door
Right.
that can really help you because I'm gonna tell you, a lot
Yeah.
of people think that if I tell somebody no, it's gonna close a door. Well, maybe that door was not really meant for
Man,
you to walk through anyway.
that's right.
So that
That's
one
right.
small pivot will keep you on the right path of your purpose.
Exactly. And that's another thing, Lotus, because you take on all of this stuff and then you say, I don't have enough time. I don't
Yep.
have enough. Well, that's why you don't have enough time because you're taking on stuff that you shouldn't be taking on.
Yep.
Right? You understand what I'm saying? So, no, not gonna help. No, it's not gonna hurt nobody. That's not gonna hurt nobody. Just tell them no. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And another thing, right, for us females, we love to explain why we saying no. You ain't got to explain nobody why you saying no. The
That's
answer is no.
right. Let your nay be nay and your yay be yay. And
That's
I'm gonna
it.
have a sip on that yay.
Right? So, guys, principles, right? So, guys, never let anything sway you from your principles. Live by them, die by them. Okay?
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
live by your values, right? Guys, number 3 is people. Right? People. Now, people also internally, right? So some people call them employees, some people call them associates, right? Some it could be strategic partners, whatever the case may be, as well as the targeted audience, right? The people, right?
Yes.
And can I help you tonight? We have a hard time, guys, trying to drill down, right? When a brand strategist, here I am, tell you to drill down on your targeted audience. Can I help you out
Yes.
today? I just told somebody on Monday on my show that there are 3 billion people on social media. Can I help y'all tonight? Y'all not trying to reach those 3 billion people. You don't even need 3 billion people to run your business. Right. So think about that. Right. So narrow it down. I'm telling you, you got to be able to do that. And can you
Yes.
have more than one targeted audience? Sure, you can. But I tell you not to have more than 3. And the reason being is when you do market, you got to create a message that
Mhm.
speaks directly to the targeted audience.
Right. And
So you
so,
can't speak in general terms when you talk to
right.
them.
And so I've got a question, because
Mhm.
this is something I talk with my folks about.
Yeah,
You have to know where your target audience is hanging out at.
absolutely.
And you have to be able to go there with your promotions, with your flyers, with your whatever you're doing to get to them. You
Mhm.
got to be able to market appropriately. And speaking of marketing, we got a lot of comments coming in, and so we're
Yeah,
going to take a
yeah,
quick break. We're going to come back because we talked about narrowing it down. We're going to
right.
talk about marketing.
Yeah.
We're going to come back after this quick commercial, and then what we're going to do is come back and get right back into it. We're going to, because I know we got some questions. So we're going to
Yeah.
grab those
All
questions,
right,
and
all
then we're
right.
going to go from there. All right.
You got it.
We'll be right back, folks. We'll be right back.
It's time for you to start bossing in social media. For all your social media needs, you've come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professional. Not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professional can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in where you fit in and start bossing today.
Oh, yeah. We got the master brand strategist here. It's KJ Johnson. Come on, get it where you fit in. Like, share, start a watch party. Run and tell somebody you're out on the box with the global brand strategist. It's KJ Johnson. Come on. Woo, woo! All right. So KJ, let's get
Yes,
right into it. We got a lot of people, a lot of comments coming in. So
yes,
let's go
yes.
ahead and grab these comments. Wow,
Sure.
wow. So listen, folks, if you like what you've been hearing from the remarkable global brand strategist, KJ Johnson, I want you to go ahead and give me some love. Put an L in the comment. Put an L in the comment. So KJ, who we got in the house?
All right. Pamela Hulu Hing. Hey, Pamela.
Woo, woo! Hey there.
Yes.
All right, we got
yes.
Sam all the way from the Philippines. She said, I love today's discussion. It's all about marketing. And we got the the networking ninja.
Yes.
What's she saying?
Hello, ladies. Hey, Tandra.
All right. And Angela said, I got my notebook. So folks, if you don't have your notepad pen, you ain't here to really win. You ain't here to win, because these golden nuggets, I'm telling you, she dropping them like hotcakes. All right. So Pamela Luhing said, your brand is the heart of your business. Who else do we have? Who else we got?
Miss Hillary Gooden, all the way from Chi-Town. I tell you, Chicago's in the house, ain't they?
They are showing up. And Dorothy Mae Ross is saying, wow, that's all I can say. All right. And Sam said, exactly. Who else we got in the house?
All right, Miss Charlene Sparks. Greeting, ladies. Hey, Charlene.
Hey, Charlene, let us know where you're coming in from. Who else we got out there?
Yes, Yamaja Jubilee, beloved, coming in from
Woo,
Richmond,
woo.
Virginia. Hey, love.
Jasmine Powell, Jasmine Powell,
Yes,
come on in with the nuggets, KJ. Where you
yes,
coming in from, Jasmine? We want to know. And who else we
yes.
got?
Miss Phyllis Weaver coming in from North Carolina. Hey, Miss Phyllis.
All right, and we got the visibility strategist herself, Patricia Rogers, coming in. She said, "You are in the money."
Money.
Yes, that's so true. And guess what? Hillary followed you up. What she say, KJ?
99.999999. Exactly, Hillary.
All right, fantastic. So we got a question.
Yes.
We're going to take this question, then we're going to get back to where we were.
Sure.
The question says, "Hi, Coach KJ. What are your thoughts about traditional marketing and digital marketing?"
Great question, Sam. You need both. You need both, right? And Monday, right? I just did a segment, right, on social media. It is a critical element that you need to make part of your strategy, right? Because here's the deal: that 3 billion that I talked about earlier, that's 3 billion people on social media. You can't afford not to be on social media, but at the same time, right? Think about when you investing, right? They tell you to do what? Diversify. You
Right.
must do the same thing when it comes to marketing. So there are still some traditional marketings, right, that you need to do. Again, looking to find where are your clients, where are your potential clients, where are they, right? And then you go after them, right? So great question, Sam. I definitely believe that you definitely need to do both. But the key is you cannot afford not to be on social media. And remember, social media consists of a lot of different platforms, right? Facebook, IG, right, which is Instagram, LinkedIn,
LinkedIn,
Pinterest, TikTok is a social media. Right,
alignable.
right, all of that. So
Yep.
you cannot afford, and on Facebook,
YouTube.
you can have, yep, YouTube, you can have several pages, right? And so in fact, Sam, if you get a chance, guys, look, if y'all get a chance, Monday, I dropped so many nuggets on social media, right? Go to my page. My page is the brand I am. That's where I have that show. Right. Go to that page. A lot of information right on social media that can really, really help you. In fact, I got part 2 coming up on Monday.
Yes. So look, I have a question for you.
Yes.
What you just said, because you just went there for a lot of people. And Hillary said, yes, you must diversify online and offline.
That's right.
Offline.
That's right.
How critical is making sure your brand is present offline as well? How critical is that?
Guys, look, I'm going to tell you, it's more important offline than online. Right. And I know the pandemic really has prevented a lot of right offline. But guys, you can still, right, things are opening up. You still, because here's the deal. There's this thing that I always talk about that you must do, and that is, right, create an emotional connection. And the only way, y'all hear me tonight, really the only powerful way to make an emotional connection is face to face.
Yes.
It's offline. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Because you got to understand that it's only so much you can do digitally, virtually.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So unless you're live, which is why we tell you video is powerful, right, to do, because you can see the emotion. So just like you can see the passion, right, and me telling you about this, right? But if it's a picture, you may be able to catch me, right, in a picture.
Hello.
But live, you really get to feel my energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So offline is critical. And guys, can I help y'all today? Please let them be the same. Please don't have one brand online and another brand offline. Like, don't do that. The people need to know who you are, right? Because really all you're doing is messing yourself up. Right.
Yes.
So whoever you are, be who you are on and offline. Somebody Lotus, right? I remember, right, asking me, say, KJ, I just want to be me. I just want to let my hair down. So guys, here's the deal. You can be you, definitely be you. But look, you let your hair down at the house. Don't let your hair down out in public. You understand what I'm saying? Because look, I tell people all the time, you have to be careful about this. I'm going to tell you the story right real quick. There was a young lady who, at the time, she was a senior executive at McDonald's. Okay. Senior executive at McDonald's. She had a birthday party for her son, who at the time was under the age of 21, meaning he cannot legally drink alcohol. Okay. Invited family, friends over, and at her house, she felt like this is my house, right? So I'm going to let them have a little something, something. Okay. So they had little drinks. But what did the teenagers do? Because, you know, teenagers is just going to be teenagers. Teenagers posted this on social media. I need y'all to hear me tonight. They posted it on social media. And guess what? McDonald's got a hold of it. McDonald's terminated her. Now, here's the deal. People would say, well, wait a minute, McDonald's was wrong for that. She was at home, right? That's her business. She can do whatever it is she wants. But here's the deal. McDonald's executives, and including their, you know, just hourly employees, represents McDonald's brand. McDonald's brand caters to children.
Yes.
They cannot have one of their executives serving alcohol to underage children.
Yep.
Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So, guys, you look, that's the reason why I tell you be authentic, be who you are online, offline. Okay? And look, and people always talking about transparency. Can I talk about that for a second?
Let's hear it.
Right. So, guys, yeah, be transparent. But here's the deal. Keep personal, personal, and business, business. Everybody does not.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I gotta stop you there. Keep what?
Personal,
Hey.
and business, business.
Did y'all get that? If y'all got that, put a number 2 in the comment block. Put a number 2 in the comment block, because we ain't even at the end of the show, and she hitting you with some words of wisdom, some secret sauce. Get your biscuit. Get your biscuit and sop this secret sauce up. Y'all know where I go with it. Get your biscuit and sop this sauce up, because look, you got to separate the two. Your whole business page should not be all lumped up with what, KJ?
Yeah. So look, and I know we have personal pages, right?
Yes.
Indeed. And I'm not saying that you can't, you know, share your family, you know, the grandbabies, right, and things like that. But I'm just telling you, whoever it is you are, you got to utilize that so that people really know that this is what you're about. Everybody don't need to know your business. Yeah. Everybody don't need to know your business, because can I help y'all tonight? Some of those things that y'all are sharing has prevented a potential customer from pushing the pay button. You ain't got to tell everybody everything you do. Right? That's not what transparency is about. Right? So I just need us to understand that, right? And especially us. Can I speak to us as a people? Because we love to put our stuff out in the street. Not in business. Right? So you guys, look, you got to take care of business, right? Because again, you got to make sure, right, that your offline brand and your online brand are the same. Right. And that's all I'm going to tell you. And again, keep personal, personal, keep business, business. It is what it is. Okay.
I love it.
All right. Lotus, let's get back to these pieces.
Wow. Look here. So we went to purpose. We went to principle. So let's get back to
and we did people.
And we did people. Yes, we did people.
Right. So guys, the next one is position. So you got to position your brand. And basically all that means is this. You have to determine where you want to sit in your customer's mind when they think of the area in which you operate, right? So I'm gonna give you Walmart example. Walmart is in our mind as a low cost place because that's what they advertise. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they want you to think that low cost, you always go to them. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm saying? Bentley got you thinking about expense. They want you to know that, baby, don't come here asking for no discount because we don't do discounts up in the Bentley house. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just where you want to be in the mind of the people
Yes.
comes to right your industry, right? So that's all that is, guys. The next one, and this is all of these are big, but this one a lot of us just miss, and that is what are the customers, the people, right? Pain points. What are the pain points, right? And guys, I'm telling you, we miss this big time because this is what I tell you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. It is your job when you go to marketing. It is your job to pour salt in the wound. What happens when you pour salt in the wound?
It
It,
burn and it
it
hurt. It burn and it
exactly,
hurt.
it burns and it hurts. And why am I telling you to pour salt in the customer's wound? Because you want them to feel the pain so that they take action to eliminate the pain, which is you as the solution. See, so many times in the marketing, we are talking about the solution and not enough about the problem.
Yes.
See,
So
when you
let
talk
me.
about
Mhm,
the
mhm.
solution is like, oh, okay, you know,
Yes. Yeah.
but you got to talk about it is your job to pour salt in the wound. Lotus, was you for the
All right.
answer?
I
Go ahead.
hope. Yeah. Yeah. I hope y'all got that. I hope y'all got that.
Yeah,
Pour
you
salt in
got
that
to do
wound.
it. Got to pour salt in the wound, right? So the
Out
pain
that
point,
hurt.
right? Exactly, right? Another part of branding, right? So we're going to continue with the P's is personality. So what type of personality, right, are you wanting your organization to have, right? So kind of think through that, right? And again, you have to be that personality is online and offline, okay? So make sure whatever you decided to be, right, that's what you want it to
Mhm.
be. Okay. Another one is here's another P. I just made it a P, which is picture, right? So y'all be talking about them logos. Let me. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, right, on picture, right? When it comes to social media, it is critically important for you to attach images, right? So think about that. And what did I say at the top of the hour?
Mhm.
We as humans
Mhm.
process images
Yes.
60,000 times faster than we do words. Images are critical, right? Which is
Yes.
why you recognize a logo, right? Which is why you think a logo is a brand because it's the first
Mhm.
picture that you think of, right, when it comes to, right, a business. Okay. So that's the reason why it's important. But here's the deal. The image, guys, images needs to be, must be quality. Quality. Okay. Because if you got, look, you got to have good lighting. I look, can I talk about this real quick? Our
Yes.
profile pics. I know I'm probably finna step on some toes, but I'm here to help you. Okay, guys, selfies and pictures in the car is not how you want to represent your brand. It's not. You, she said toe crunch. You must have professional photos. I know you chilling on Saturdays, right? And that's a cute picture in the car. You got your sunroof down. I get all of that, right? But you got to understand this. And this is what I tell my clients. Opportunities are around you 24 hours a day or
Yep.
whatever number of hours you are up. You cannot afford to miss opportunities. You could be in the grocery store,
Yep.
right? I tell people you need to be breathing, living, eating, sleeping your brand, right? If
Yep.
How many of y'all got an elevator pitch? How many of y'all got an elevator pitch? Can I help y'all tonight? An elevator pitch is none other than a bite size of an appetizer. Now, the appetizer is already small. So notice what I said. It's a bite size of an appetizer, right? KJ, what are you telling us? Your elevator pitch needs to be just enough for somebody to say, oh, I want to know more. Oh,
Yes.
can we sit down? Can we talk about, can you share a little bit more about it? It needs to be just enough that they are interested, right, to ask you more. See, sometimes y'all, we be putting a whole meal out there. We done did the salad, we got the bread, we got the entree, we got the dessert. We put it all out in the elevator pitch, right? And then you're wondering why ain't nobody signing up for consultation. Because you done told them everything. What we got to sign up consultation for? Why we got to go look at your website? You done told us everything. Do not do that. Do not do that. You can't. You're defeating the purpose.
But
Right?
I'm laughing because I think so many of us in business, we have done that at some point, and some of us are still doing it and
Yeah.
are working ourselves out of that behavior.
Mhm.
If this has happened to you, if you gave them too much and they was like, oh, all right, then okay, all
Right.
right.
Yeah.
If that's ever happened to you, let's have some
Right.
transparency, folks. Put a
Exactly.
number 3 in the comment block below. Put a number 3 in the comment block below, because here's the thing. When people see that you are transparent,
Yeah.
they gonna want to follow you because they know you're not gonna give them no nonsense. So
Right.
if that's happened to you, where instead of giving them a shredded wheat, a mini shredded wheat, you gave them that full size shredded wheat, the big one that when you
Yeah.
pour milk in it, suck it all up.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
go
Done gave
ahead,
them
put a
everything.
number 3 in if that happens.
Yeah, done gave them everything.
Oh my God.
Right. So
All
yeah,
right.
we got to learn to pull back, especially us as females, right? Yeah, we just be throwing it all out there, right? But anyway, that's why I love y'all. That's why I work with y'all, right? So we're gonna help get you right. Right. So guys, so pictures, right? So we was talking about that. I kind of went to the profile pic, but so important. Can I give you this tidbit real
Yes.
too? Any social media platform you have that allows you to put a profile pic, your profile pic needs to be the same. The same. Use the exact same profile. Can I help you out today? Consistency. Put the same profile pic across all social media platforms. Why do I tell you to do that? Because remember, we process images 60,000 faster times than we do words. It's the first thing we notice. Right. So if you go look at my profile pic, right, there's an image behind me, right, where I was just named one of the 50 powerful, right, women in business, right? So when you see that it's a blue background behind me, so if you go look at that, you be like, oh yeah, that's KJ. Oh yeah, that's KJ. So you know
Yes.
immediately just by looking at the picture, right? And so that's the reason why it's so important to use the same one, right?
Yes.
So you want to be sure to do that. All right, Lotus, let's get back to these P's, girl.
All right, let's get back to the P's. Okay, so we talked about profile pics.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
we so where we at right now with the we should be at the what last
Number
P?
eight.
P?
Number eight.
Eight. Okay, let's get
Number
right
eight,
down to the nitty
right?
gritty.
So, guys, you got to give the people a promise, and the promise
Yes.
doesn't have to be major, right? The promise could be that from initial contact that you will follow up or you'll respond within 24 hours. That's your promise. Because here's the deal, okay? Whatever it is you promise, oh, you better deliver on it. Okay. So here's the deal. Because we love to say, oh, I hear this a lot. Y'all, we got so many excuses, like it's just unreal. But I'm going to help y'all tonight. Okay. I know that you got to go pick the kids up. Oh, I know you got to go to the grocery store. Oh, I know you got to cook the dinner. Oh, I know. Da, 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 da. But can I help y'all tonight? The customer does not, will not care. I know we say, well, they'll understand, because I'm a mama, they are mama, da 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 da. Yeah, they're gonna tell you in your face, oh, okay, no, I get it. But they're not gonna buy from you, right? When you go to, if Starbucks tell you that they open at 5 a.m. every morning, it is guaranteed that Starbucks doors will open at 5 a.m. Whatever it is you say you're going to do, please do it. I posted earlier today that your brand is built on action, not what you say. Actions speak louder than words, right? So it's the action, guys. So excuses got to go. And I get it, but they got to go. right? Yeah, we're gonna understand, but we're gonna be like, girl, we ain't referring nobody else to them. Cause you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna happen. They're not gonna tell you, but that's
Yep,
what's gonna
that's
happen.
true. That's
Right.
true.
So you got to do that right promise, right? So guys, the next one is proof, right? What's proof? All right. So a lot of times, guys, when we are putting things out there, okay, guys, look, other customers, potential customers, wants to know that you got to show some receipts. The proof has to be in the pudding. KJ, what are you telling us? You got to have a customer that have experienced your services that can say, hey, I got X results. That's proof. Now, for my newbies just starting out, okay, you may say, well, KJ, I don't have any customers yet. So how do I do that? Right? You do pro bono work, right? You can do beta testing. What is that? Offer your services free of charge, but can I help you tonight? Do not cut any corners when you do so. Because what you're doing is you're taking someone through your experience and you want them to get the results that you say they'll get. So you can't cut no corners just because they didn't pay you. Right. So
Hello.
because you're putting that out there, right? And that's how you get your proof. So, and can I help y'all today? Ooh, can I help y'all today? Cannot be, the proof cannot be, oh my God, I saw an increase in my profits. That's not it. That's not it. We need to know how much.
Yes, yes.
10%, 5%, $500. What you look. And if you have customers, can I help y'all today? KJ is
Mhm.
also a master at questions, right? Guys, y'all got to learn how to ask open-ended questions. When someone says, oh my God, you're great. Okay. Like, what does that mean? You're great, right? Because we can interpret that several ways. So I'm going to encourage you, go back and say, so when you say I'm great, in particularly, what am I great at? Because you need to know what it is resonated with them for them
Yes.
to say you're great. That's proof, right? That's the receipts. Okay. You got to show the receipts. So you can't just, right? We're going to talk about promotion, right? You can't just
Yes.
promote. Oh, I do this. Oh, I do that. Oh, I do this and da 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 da. And then there's no proof.
Yes.
You got to show your receipts. All right. And it got to be real results. Real results. Okay. So guys, you got to do that. And number 10 is personal touch. You got to give the personal touch. Anybody that's on this broadcast, right, that follows me, right, knows that every time I do a live, every time I'm on a show that broadcasts is right via Facebook, I'm I'm not my secretary, not team member. I go back and respond to every single person. That's my personal touch that I give to my potential clients and my clients. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do a personal touch. It's critical that you do
Now,
that.
I want to jump right in here on this
Yeah,
personal touch thing because this is another thing that I share with people. When you come on my show, I ask you to share the flyer across all
right.
your platforms.
Yep.
And it should be the same. If somebody's coming to your show or you're going to someone else's show, you need to share their flyer across your platforms. You need to share their flyer across your platforms. They need to share what?
Yeah.
Flyer across platform. I
Right.
call it cross promoting
Yeah. Absolutely.
because you cross promote and you gather collective resources.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
so that is a real critical piece
Absolutely.
of when you are on social media and
Absolutely.
having that personal
That's
touch.
right. That's right.
Because I've had people, and I'm just gonna go
Don't name.
there.
Don't name no names, but just
Yeah, I ain't gonna name no names, but I've had people come to the show and I say, where are you sharing?
yeah.
I well, that means you have not shared. It is a
Right.
prerequisite. If you come to this show, you
Yeah.
must share across all your social media platforms that will allow you to.
Right.
Why? Because I am giving you my time,
Hmm.
and my platforms are typically paid for.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm investing in you. Therefore, you must invest in yourself and in this broadcast.
Right.
So,
And at the end of the day, right? So guys, let me help y'all tonight. Why did you decide to be on somebody's show? You're on somebody's show to put your stuff out there so that people
mhm,
get to know more about you, right?
mhm,
So there, look, I'm inviting my people, right, to come watch the show, right?
yep.
Y'all may enjoy what Lotus doing and start following her, right? Some of her people on here, here's what I'm saying, then they start
Yep.
following me. And
Mhm.
here's the deal. Can I help y'all tonight? Y'all sisters, we have to stop being so sharing is okay. Just because somebody on my platform, right, come watch this and sees Lotus and decides to follow Lotus, why would I have an attitude about that? What you
Hello.
mean? Right. We all in this together. And
Yes.
I'm gonna take y'all back to, remember I told you it's 3 billion people on social media. Like you probably got 3,000 people on your page and you don't know half of them. Y'all
Yep.
come on. So all of that needs to be out the window. This is about y'all. We have to learn, man. I'm telling you, if we would lift each other up
Yes.
just as much as we put folks down, ooh, y'all, we'd be so much further along. That's a whole nother show. Right. And so we won't go there, right? So you got to do that. Lotus, let's talk about these 6 P's of marketing, right? Because that
Yes.
was kind of what you was hitting at, right?
Yeah.
Around
Yeah.
promotion,
Yeah. So
right?
look, folks, and look, we are already past the top of the hour, but this is
Wow.
so good, and we've taken so many questions. We got over 50 some odd comments, so we're gonna
Wow.
have to tap on, and if you will, stick with us for
Yep. Yep.
another maybe 10 minutes, 10
Yep.
minutes, 15 minutes.
Yep.
We'll get you able to master your brand and master your business with these
Yes.
nuggets. So we're
Yes.
jumping into the 6 P's of
60.
marketing. 6 P's of
Yes.
marketing. So let's go right with it.
Yeah. So, guys, number one, please learn to plan. Please learn to plan. Okay. Can I help y'all tonight? If you have an event that's coming up, man, this is going to take a minute. Okay. So, I'm not going to go there. So, I'm going to say this. If you have a conference that is coming up in November, okay, 6 months earlier, right, guys, you need to be somewhat ready. Like a
Yep.
year ago, you need to start planning.
Yep.
So, guys, you can't have a 2-3 day conference and then within a week you expect people to show up because you start promoting 1 week before the event. You can't do that. We're not coming. Ain't nobody got it like that. Okay. So please learn to plan, right? I always tell you this, guys. You should 30 days prior to an event, you should be ready to go with marketing. You should be ready to go with, and in order to be ready to go to market, right, 30 days before the event, that means that everything is done. Oh, yeah, everything is done so that you can promote, plan, right? Know what products, right, you're going to be promoting. What products are you going to be promoting? Because, guys, at the end of the day, you got to always give a call to action. What a novel idea. You got
Yep.
to tell the people what you want them to do. All right. We're not mind readers and gonna figure it out. You got to tell the people what you want. We don't know what your goals are. You got to tell us. What do you want?
And,
Right. So
and
if you
and also that's a
yep,
part of the personal touch too.
yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. Absolutely, right? So product, guys, price. I know pricing hurts. I think Pamela's on here, right? She works with newbies, right? She can work you through the pricing, guys. But look, you got to know your price and please stop. Can I help y'all today? Can I help you today? I know sometimes we hear that you need to know your value and then determine your price. Can I help you today?
Mhm.
That's wrong thinking. Wrong thinking. You do need to know your value, okay? But
Mhm.
that's not how you price a product, okay?
Right.
Because you may think that you worth $1,000, but for coaching, but ain't nobody. gonna pay you $1,000 for no coaching. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Yep.
like, you got to go through a process. There's a formula to go through, right, in determining your pricing. All right. So make sure that you do that, right? The next one is you have to know now what platform are you going on, right? What platform are you going on, right? And I talked about goals, right? So now you got to look at the performance, right? Once you begin promoting. So right here we go. Plan, product, price, platform, promote, right? And then performance, right? 6 P's, guys. So look, if you do the 10 P's of branding and you do the 6 P's, right, of marketing, right, you'll end up being a profitable brand. But you got to do you cannot cut corners. You cannot cut corners. So many times, guys, we come up with an idea. Oh, I think I want to do that. Oh, I'm gonna offer that Saturday. What? No, 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 no. Okay. No, 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 no. You can't do that. Mm-mm. You can't do that. Mm-mm. Right? Because and I get it. We're so excited, right? We want to put stuff out. Oh my God, this is great. But you got to wait because you want to make sure, right, that you have properly planned. I just walked a girl through a marketing campaign, right? We did email, the whole 9 yards, right? But we had to start, she wanted to do it this. No, we can't do it then because we're just not working on the plan, right? So we had to push it out. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, you got to make sure you do your due diligence. And when I talk about performance, right, guys, you got to go back and look at your analysis. What worked and what didn't, make adjustments so that next time, right, you get better results. Right. And usually, just like I walked a young lady through a marketing campaign, that marketing campaign that I walk her through, she can use that every month if she wants to. Because once I give you once I walk you through, you can kind of use the framework of it every time. Okay. But guys, you got to make sure that you do your due diligence. Being an entrepreneur, it's a lot of work. It really, really is. Right. So, but you got to make sure, because again, if you don't have the brand heart, right? If you don't have the heart, forget about thriving. You won't even survive. You won't survive. All right.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
And make sure you guys go to the brand that I am, check it out. Make sure you send me an extra link so that I can definitely put it out. And we've got a lot of comments here, folks. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to look at some more of the comments. If you have any questions, if you don't have any questions, please let us know your questions and we'll get right to your questions. And so in the meantime and in between time, don't forget to help support the channel. Hit me up on the PayPal me/Lotus Ignites. We have not because we asked not. So here we go.
It's time for you to start bossing in social media. For all your social media needs, you come to the right place at the right time to get your website designed, landing page, social media platforms, and get the training you need to get in front of the people that's ready to buy your products and services. Let me train you with StreamYard, Zoom, Clubhouse, and much more. And let me help you get your virtual professionals, not assistants, because assistants can only assist you, but the virtual professional can give you that professional flavor that you need to expand your reach and increase your revenue. Jump on in and get in where you fit in and start bossing today.
Hello and welcome to the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. It's time for you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life.
Raise your hands up! Raise your hands up! Raise them up!
We are on tonight. Master your brand and master your business with the remarkable brand strategist, Taylor Johnson. Influence, imprint, use, it. I am loving it.
Yes.
I am loving it. Woo-wee! That's all I can say. Woo-wee is all I can say. So listen, folks, we see you. We see you. We see you. And so let's go ahead and grab some of the comments. The proof is in the pudding.
Yes.
Shirley Murphy from Nigeria. What's she saying?
Excuses have to go. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right.
Testimonials. Yes, absolutely. Which is the proof, right? Absolutely. Right.
Yes,
show those
which
receipts.
is the proof. Show them
Absolutely.
receipts. That's
Yeah.
right. And I like this. Hillary says proof cannot be just profits. How much?
Yeah.
How much? Anna, good to see you. Anna, where you coming in from? All right. Show your
She's in New
receipt.
Jersey. Yeah.
Yes. And Tandra got the money. She got the money. And Hillary got the checks on the personal touch.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Jamaja got the what?
The personal touch. Yeah.
Now, here is something that Angela says. She said, these are great points that I will apply to my business. Thank you. So what is Phyllis saying? Because I think that's very important.
Mutual respect. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. And as I always say, folks, sharing is caring. So I hope you have liked, shared, started a watch party, and run and tell somebody that I got the global brand strategist on tonight. Jasmine say uplift. That's right. We got to uplift. We got to keep it rolling. And Shirley said what? Lifting each other's as sister is a great key. Yeah, guys, it's a must. We got to do that. Got to do that. We got to do that. And I think I like this platform, performance plan, promote. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So I repent from doing that. Shirley said, I saw that earlier. What you repenting? Yeah, what you repenting for? Put that in. DM me. Go. Golden nuggets to do business by. Yes, golden nuggets to do business by. Performance. And so what is Phyllis sharing? She says, I have to watch this again. Got to get it down. Yes, Phyllis. Absolutely. And now, this is something that I talked with Pamela Luhing about this. And she shared that analysis is the key. Because in my opinion, you learn from what you've already done. But if you don't learn from what you've done, then you're going to repeat the whole vicious cycle over again. What are your thoughts about that? Yeah, no, and it's key, right? So when I was talking about the performance, you got to do that, right? So one of the things that I didn't tell you, right? So guys, just kind of take this almost as a grain of salt, that set goals, right? So a lot of times we won't even set goals. Like you're having an event, you won't even say how many people you expect to come. Right. And you know why we don't do that, right? Because we don't want to we don't want to appear as a failure, right? But guys, failure is the key to learning. Failure is the bridge to learning, right? So you think the big guys, they never failed before? They done failed a whole bunch of times. That's how they know, right? That's how you get better. That's how you improve. So set your goals, right? And I always tell you this, Pamela tell you this, right? We always tell you do SMART goals. Right. So you got to do your SMART goals. And that A is about establishing attainable goals. You want a little stretch, but that it's attainable. Because if it's too far out, then you won't do it. Right. And basically you're setting yourself up for defeat. But you got to do that. And one of the things that most entrepreneurs won't do is to go back and do that analysis. Right. You got to go back and do the analysis. Right? Because that's the only way you can learn from it and figure out, right, what do you need to adjust? Right? Hey, our audience is amazing. What's Dorothy saying? She said this show deserves a couple replays with a book of notes. Yes, Dorothy. I always say it. Note takers are what? Yes. Note takers are money makers. Right. And if you agree with that, put a number 4 in the comment block below, because we have given so many golden nuggets. And it's like 9:16. It's 9:16. And baby, we just getting started. Don't scare them, Lotus. I know. So listen, KJ, man, you came, you melted the mic. We got some 4 streaming in. Got some 4 streaming in. And you definitely want to go back and replay the show.
Yeah.
Replay the show, share it with somebody that you know, like, love. And I always say, come on in and get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
Because I've always got room around my table for you. Go ahead and get your friends and your frenemies, because guess what? They need to know this information too.
Yeah.
Because
so
it goes back.
Gobbling it up.
Yeah, she gobbling it up. You know, you got to do it. And so Pam said what?
That's right, KJ. Whatever goal you set and focus on, or you don't set, you will hit it. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So if you don't set a goal, right? Exactly. Right. So true, Pamela. So true. You know what? And Lotus, you always talk about, right, note takers are money makers, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny, right? Because on my show, I tell people to not only get their notepads and pens, but get their pencils with erasers, get crayons, get map colors, get highlighters, get markers.
I used to tell.
Get all everything you need.
I used to tell them, get your eyebrow pencil,
right?
Whatever you need,
whatever you need,
because that's the secret sauce.
Yeah,
you know, and you got to take the opportunity in the time of the opportunity, because they don't know when we're going to do another show. They don't know if tomorrow we're going to give out these nuggets. We may have to give out some other nuggets tomorrow. And these are definitely words of wisdom and secret sauce. And so with that being said, folks, we're going to do our next thing. We're going to give you 30 seconds to give us all the love. Give us all the L's. Give us all the thumbs up, because this thing is really about how we help each other. We're going to give you 30 seconds to do it. And while you got that 30 seconds to do it, we're going to give you some good music to groove to.
If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people, the phenomenal Patricia Rogers, as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right, public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where Unity in Service, where people need people. Thanks for watching the show. Go ahead and check me out on all social media. Remember to like, share, and start a watch party, and run and tell somebody to go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss powerful information that is going to ignite your life in every area of your life. Click on the link now.
Hello and welcome to the Lotus Richey Ignite Show, where it's time for you to ignite and take flight in every area of your life.
Tonight we got down with Karen K.J. Johnson, the Global Land Strategist, on Master Business, Master Your Business. He here to inspire, impact, influence, and imprint how to bring.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am loving it. So, KJ, we are back with our final words of wisdom. And I gotta tell you, we just hit the surface. We just hit the surface. And I gotta tell you, I'm so happy to have you on the show. And I always tell people, I ask them, what's your intention to come into my show? And we always want to make sure that people come to the show with a heart of love. And you did that. You gave love. You gave golden nuggets. And so now we want to know, what are your final words of wisdom for this evening?
So, guys, I just want to, let you know that, again, brand is so important for your business, right? And And that's all we talked about today, right? With business, right? So I just want you to know too that you do have a personal brand, right? And I don't want you to take it for granted, right? Because people are watching. People are watching, and you have the opportunity to truly inspire. You have an opportunity to impact. You have an opportunity to influence, and therefore you'll leave an imprint on the hearts and minds of the very people, right, that you decide to encounter. So, guys, I just really want you to know that. Take the time, right, that you need, right? Get with a coach, whether it's me or someone else, to really walk you through brand strategy so that you're not just surviving, so that you and your business can thrive. So, Lotus, that's really what I wanted to share with everybody. The importance of why they really need to have a brand. Yeah.
You thought I was going to let you get off my show without telling some secret sauce about the NGO whisperer? No, no, no. No, no, no. Y'all know y'all want that secret sauce about the NGO whisperer. Put a number 5 in the comment block below. We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes with the global branding strategist to tell us about the NGO whisperer. Now, I know you guys just did a master class.
Yes.
A masterclass. It was sensational. I want to know the secret sauce before we close the broadcast tonight about the upcoming one. Can you tell us about that?
I can. And you know what, Lotus, before I do that, right? So, guys, let me tell you how the NGO Whisperer, right, is out of the UK. It is an organization, a consultancy that helps nonprofits as well as social enterprises organization, right, really get started, right? And here's the deal. Again, talking about the importance of branding. I was doing my show. I need y'all to understand that the UK is 6 hours ahead of Dallas, Texas. My show is at 6. That means it was midnight, right? Dr. Caroline, who is on the right-hand side of the screen, was up late. And actually I had went off air at 7, so now it's 1 a.m. her time, right? She was doing some work and she caught my show on replay at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. She caught my replay. And because of what I shared, she said, and I need y'all to understand, right? The NGO Whisper is not just some little bitty company. The NGO Whisper is an award-winning consultancy. She saw my show and she said, I got to have her come teach my clients about branding, right? So again, guys, you just got to show up every day because again, just like I just told you earlier, somebody is always watching, right? So that's how, we came in contact, right? And she reached out to me, right? We set up a Zoom, right? And did what we did, right? So now I'm a partner with her, right? NGO Whisper, right? So we just did a masterclass on branding. It was a 4-week masterclass, right? In which I walked, right, nonprofits, if you will, through the process, right, of understanding some key elements around branding. So what we're going to be doing, right, is every other month, right, we're going to be doing a class. So I got one. I'm actually going to do one April the 24th. Now, this is a Saturday. It's the last Saturday of the month. It's going to be a 2-hour free masterclass. And it's going to be introducing, right? So I'm going to kind of give you that appetizer of the next masterclass, right? And so this class is going to be talking about the power of brand, the power of brand for nonprofits and social enterprises, right? So that's a 2-hour free masterclass. We don't have the link yet. I think we're supposed to have it ready this weekend, but follow me, right? So we'll make sure that you get that so you can register for it. That one is free. And again, it's going to be introducing the 4-week, right, masterclass that's coming up in May, right? So those dates will be May 6th, May 13th, May 20th, and May 27th, right? So if you have a nonprofit or you have a social enterprise, right, you definitely want to sign up and be in the place because KJ put you to work. Right.
Yes.
And when you walk away, your stuff is ready to rock and roll, right? And that's really the key, because my goal, guys, is not just to give you information, right? And you walk away and you overwhelm and you, oh my God, what do I do? It's to really put it into action. Because guys, here's the key. You hear all the time that knowledge is power. And I tell you that knowledge is not power until you put it into action. And that is the key, right? So just because you know something, if you're not doing anything with it, right, you got nothing. So,
That's
guys,
right.
this is going to be a powerful class, right? Again, we're going to talk about the power of branding for nonprofits and social enterprises. Again, 2 hour free masterclass will be Saturday, April the 24th, right? And then the 4 week masterclass is going to be May 6th, May 13th, May 20th, and May 27th. And Lotus, I'm going to throw this in real quick. I'm going to be teaching another masterclass, a 2 hour masterclass called The Brand Heart. That one's coming up April 29th, 2 hours. That is a Thursday. Now, that course will require you to invest in yourself.
Mhm.
Notice what I said. Invest
Mhm.
in yourself, right? And it definitely will be worth it. That
Mhm.
class is going to be $149, right, for two
Mhm.
hours,
Mhm.
right? But again, we're going to give you everything I got, right, so that you
Mhm.
can go out, right, and be the brand what that
Mhm.
God
God
has
intended
called
you.
you to be. Yep.
So, hey, you know where I went. I want to know about the accelerator.
Yeah. Yeah, so guys, I had the great privilege, right, to be asked to speak, right, for this Ally Accelerator, right? So it's women of color in STEM. So they're just starting out in their business. They did a 10-week program, and I was the only speaker invited to speak twice, right? So
Yes.
coming up on April the 9th, I believe it is, it's a Friday,
Yep.
right? I'll
That's
do the
correct.
first class, and it's actually going to be called, right? So, guys, watch what I'm going to be talking about: defying social exchange, networking in a male dominated room. Right. So, going to be very, very powerful. I got 12 tips to really help them negotiate, right, those waters. So, really, truly excited about that. And then the following Friday, I'll do another class, right? And it's going to be called the Work Synergy. So, again,
Yes.
these are women of color who just started their business right in STEM. So we're super duper excited to be able to do that. And basically, what's happening is work life synergy, right? So, KJ, what
Mhm.
is that? So, because guys, I tell you, right, there is no such thing as work life balance. I know we want it to be, but it's not, right? And I always tell you this: you simply have to be where you have to be when you have to be there.
Yes.
You
Yep.
simply have to be where you have to be when you have to be there. Okay. There is no 50-50 stuff. Right. So we're going to talk about that work life synergy. Right. So that'll wrap up, I think, April 16th. And then this cohort group of women of color, right, in STEM. Then I think it's the following week, maybe 2 weeks, because I think they do a prep. And then they're actually going to be doing a pitch competition, right, to raise capital, if you will, to get investors, right, in their
Right.
business. So truly excited about that. Yeah. Awesome.
Awesome. So listen, folks. I want to thank you for joining the show tonight. And
Yes.
as far as I'm concerned, my final words of wisdom are: show up in the time of the opportunity and take action. Don't negate from doing what you need to do for your brand. Invest in your brand and always be humble to learn from someone else, because sometimes when you think you really know it, sometimes you may not know it as well as you think you do. And I want to thank my wonderful guest, Miss KJ Johnson, for being here tonight. She is the global brand strategist. And if you like what I'm the helping people all around the world to ignite and take flight. If you like what I'm sharing, if you love what I'm sharing, if it's impacting your life, if it's making a difference, go ahead and
Yes.
give me some love. Put a number 10, because this is a 10, and every time you come here, you are gonna win. So KJ, thank you
Yes.
for coming to the show
Thank you
tonight.
for having me.
And I am super happy. And so everyone out there, please always remember to ignite and take flight in every area of your life, and always come in and get in where you fit in. So with that being said, have a good night.
watching the show, and go ahead and check me out on all social media. Remember to like, share, and start a watch party, and run and tell somebody to go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any powerful information that can help you ignite